Okay. Goddamn chair. Hold on. Let me turn off this beeping. I can't figure out the beeping, so hopefully it doesn't beep. But this is the new, looks exactly the same. Pretty much just took it out of my bedroom and putting it in my living room now because I got a king size bed and there was no room for it. So, same setup. There is this weird little like cutout, so I think hopefully it fully fits, but I'm just gonna put this little guy in this little space. There's gonna be a little gap over here. Hopefully it's not in frame. If it is, we'll figure it out. But yeah, the plan is the same setup. The desk is just gonna come down and everything's gonna be right here. So it's definitely like a two-person job. But sometimes you just gotta do it with one person. I don't have any more screws. Oh, I swear to God. I'm gonna be using these instead of the black ones because I can't find the black ones. I've looked. I took them. I put them somewhere so I can reuse them. Boom, 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 boom. That's good enough for me. This desk probably weighs like 300 pounds. No, it's a 250. I did the math once. So I welded off, I had to cut off that post because I couldn't get it out of my room. And I welded it in there, I didn't really think about it. But now there's this big old like 1/4-inch piece of metal that's sticking off the desk. I got those 2 screens, so I think I'm actually gonna set up like a big screen and then a small screen under it is my plan. So I'm gonna have to redo a setup. But for now, I think I'll probably think about taking out the desk and I'm doing all the fabrication outside. But I think I might wait till next week and we might be able to fabricate something that we can actually just make that's removable with a few bolts that'll actually go over that without having to do any grinding or anything. No clue. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Grab a little Swiffer. Got a little Swiffer. Little Swiffer sweeper. Last time I just put all this shit back on it. I honestly just have this because I was gonna use it for, I used it for gaming before, but I actually thought it'd be kind of like good for doing editing and doing different keybinds and stuff. But I've never honestly hooked it up for that yet. This is my letter opener. It's Damascus steel. Fidget spinner. Another.
That was easy.
Then we got a bunch of wiring, all that fun stuff. Alright, we're not doing nice audio in this video because I have to get all my wiring all set up and I'm doing this video the day before like usual. My light's also not in the right spot. This is some weird lighting, but for now it's gonna have to work. I don't have any outlets over here, so I'm gonna have to like run some extension cords or something for like wiring. Yeah, this is it looks, everything's in frame from what I saw, kind of. It's a tiny bit different, but anyways, back to the main part of the channel, my car, the RX-8. So the day after I posted that video, I got my stimulus actually. So I haven't ordered it yet. I was kind of talking to Wiring Specialties and I was gonna get a custom harness made for, not a custom harness made, it's pretty much a standalone 1J harness with the RX-8 transmission plug. But I think I'm just gonna kind of make my own wiring. They have a plug I can just plug in and then do my own wiring. It's not gonna void the warranty because I won't be messing around with anything with the harness. I definitely don't wanna do that. I think I'm just gonna go over what I'm gonna get in this video and kind of like scroll through it, all the selection, all the options I'm gonna do, and kind of talk about it, and then order it today. Oh, and then the exhaust manifold. That was the other thing I'm gonna buy. I don't think I'm gonna buy it today because I'm still kind of doing research. I don't know if someone could tell me, but VVTi and non-VVTi, all the manifolds I see are for non-VVTi, but I'm pretty sure they're the same. The last forum I read said some guy said that they're the same, so maybe I'll just buy a non-VVTi for my VVTi. I don't know, but I think so. I didn't pull out the wiring harness, the stock one yet, because when I do that, I'm gonna put the new one in and kind of like plug stuff in as I remove it, so I know exactly kind of how it goes in, so I don't get screwed on where to plug shit in and kind of like how to tuck it, you know. So I'm doing a standalone harness because I'm going to be running the RX-8 ECU also at the same time to run all the electronics and like when everything that just kind of runs through the car, and you kind of need an ECU for that. So that stuff will be plugged in, and then I'll have a standalone ECU harness for the engine, and that's that. So here, let's order the harness. Let's order the harness. Okay, so on Wiring Specialties website, they actually have 3 different harnesses that you can get for the 1JZ. They have the 1JZ non-VVTi, they have the VVTi, and then they have the VVTi etcsi harnesses. So I almost actually got the wrong one. I almost didn't get the etcsi, and I called the guy and was asking a few questions about these options, and he asked me this, and it kind of made it so I didn't buy the wrong one, which is nice because that would have sucked. So I'm doing the OEM. Most of the stuff's going to be OEM. So the ECU connector, I'm doing OEM on that guy. Not doing an ECU. Doing the stock 1J injectors. OEM MAF. OEM drive-by-wire intake manifold and throttle bodies. I'm not adding the drive-by-wire delete because you have to have an aftermarket ECU for that. I'm not doing the idle control valve either. OEM, VVTi, 4-pin, narrowband for OEM because I'm running OEM stuff. Keep OEM, batch ignition, chip, and coils. I'm doing the R154 transmission because I'll show you guys in a second kind of what I'm gonna do with that. I'm doing a standalone 3 fused relay plus labeled outputs option. It's at $75 just because I want to get that all kind of done and all together. And I'm doing the add 5-point grounding kit because I'd like to just get that guy in there as well. Okay, so do I have to select all these again? No. All right, I'm gonna refresh and then select all those again, and then I'll show you guys the other thing that I was gonna get. This. So I also talked to him about doing the RX-8 transmission, and they said just kind of do this, and you can convert. So this will be, it'll pretty much plug into the harness, and then I'll wire that into the transmission. By doing that, I didn't want to cut into the harness because that'll void the warranty. So this guy pretty much, it says 1JZ and 2JZ, VVTi and non-VVTi, fits W58 and R154 transmissions, and then that's what I selected on the other harness. So then this will plug into that harness, and it'll have little pigtails on, probably can't see that well, a little pigtail that I will wire into the actual wiring that's on the transmission, if that makes sense. So that's that. Those are the two parts that I'm buying for now, and then I'll probably be chilling with most stuff. And that's that. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video. Ordered the harness, so at least that's done. As far as manifolds, ones that I was looking at were probably Rev 9. They're cheap. It looks like they have quality stuff. I'm definitely gonna knock and buy like a super nice one, because those run like $1,500. And I don't got that kind of money, so I'm gonna run a cheaper exhaust manifold, top mount for sure, external waste gate for sure. But I'm still gonna do a little bit more research on the vvti and non-vvti manifolds, because I'm not fully sure about that. So yeah, I mean, thanks for watching. I post every Wednesday. Next video will probably be, I don't know, a fucking desk setup or car work on the shit, because I need to do all the fabrication and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.